Hi everyone, I'm excited to share this one today. It's one of the most relished sweets in India, more popular in northern India. It's Motichur Laddu. Let's begin. For easy handling, I prefer to take a lightweight vessel to prepare the batter. We'll take 1 cup of very fine besan or gram flour, and water required will be a little less than a cup, that is 3/4 of a cup. The exact quantity of water varies because it depends on the basin how much it takes in water. Anyways, we will be checking the batter consistency in oil. Now while mixing, pour little water at a time. This way it's easier to break the lumps in batter. Add orange food color to it. This should be the consistency, not too thin but fluid. We are done with the batter. Let's get the setup ready. For frying bundis, take a kadai, fill more than half of it with oil. Before that, let me tell you about the jara. It's basically a ladle with very small holes which will give tiny bundis, an important factor for making perfect motichur laddus. Okay, now next to kadai we'll place a strong material container which is taller than kadai, and over it we'll place a thick cloth, and over this we will be tapping the jara. The oil has become very hot. Keep the flame high always. Put a drop of batter. It's puffing up perfectly. If the bundi is not round and is stale, it means that the batter is thick. Just add a little more water. And if the bundi is flat, then it means the batter is thin. Add besan to the batter. Now let's start making bundis. Because my ladle is too big, I'm pouring batter only at one place. Do not pour too much of batter. Bundi should get space in oil, else they'll start sticking to each other. Bundis don't take much time to fry, just a few seconds and strain out from oil. Don't they look pretty like small pearls? After each batch, Wipe out the extra batter in ladle, else in the next batch bundis won't fall properly. Okay, now there is one ingredient which we need to add in the sugar syrup. It's liquid glucose. Why we add liquid glucose is it will keep the laddus juicy and moist for a long time. Laddus won't dry out and won't form a white coating outside, which is due to sugar. You get to buy also, but I make at home. We'll show you how. You can make it much in advance and store it. For liquid glucose, we need 1 by 3 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. Start cooking on low flame. Keep stirring continuously. Add in a pinch of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of lemon juice. It will take around 10 to 12 minutes. Once we see that the syrup is falling in drop, that's where we have to check. If you have a cooking thermometer, you can see if it has reached 118 degrees Celsius. Here we'll drop a spoon of syrup directly to the ice cold water and try to take it out. You should be able to mold it into a shape, and it's done. Transfer it to a container immediately. It will become thicker and thicker when it cools down. Okay, now back to bundis. Our tiny pretty bundis are here. Let's make the sugar syrup for bundis. In a kadai, take half a cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. Add a little of orange food color. It's optional, but as I am very particular in achieving the same halwai style looking laddus, I'm adding. Now add around 3 teaspoons of a homemade liquid glucose. If you are using store-bought, 1 teaspoon is add 1.5 teaspoons of kevra water. You can also add rose water instead. Keep the flame low. Once it starts boiling, add in the bundis and mix continuously, keeping the flame low. After some time, the syrup will start disappearing. Switch off the flame and let it cool for 2 hours. Now the laddu mixture has cooled. Add 2 tablespoons of ghee. Mix it well and start making delicious laddus with hand. Wet your palm with very less water and make laddus. You can decorate them with pumpkin seeds or chopped pistachios also. Motichur laddu is so juicy and moist. Hope you all liked the recipe and the video. If yes, do give it a try and share your feedback. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye.